6 things in the house that you should absolutely never lend out, or you may lose your own fortune. There are many objects that seem ordinary, but according to ancient beliefs, people should not lend them to outsiders. First is the pillow. Pillows are rarely given as gifts to others, so you should not be careless, because a pillow is an essential item for every person at night, symbolizing peaceful sleep and calmness. If you casually buy pillows as gifts for others, it is said that later you will sleep less peacefully. Pillows should only be shared between husband and wife, because there are no barriers between them as they live together and share burdens with each other. Second, nowadays there are exquisitely crafted scented candles used as gifts, but you should not bring ordinary candles from your home to give to others. Candles are items used to create fire, and since ancient times, people have greatly valued flames. Fire is considered the origin of the family. According to traditional beliefs, people avoid lending fire during the Lunar New Year period. Lending fire or candles is believed to affect the family's fortune. In addition, according to Feng Shui, fire is an element belonging to the 5 elements. The flame plays an important role in the family's Feng Shui, symbolizing the house's energy. Therefore, to avoid affecting the family's energy, one should avoid lending lighters, matches, or stoves. Besides that, people in the past also avoided giving candles because most candles are used for worshiping the deceased. Third, wallets. Wallets are the most popular gifts chosen by women to give husbands or boyfriends, along with watches and belts, because these are commonly used and practical items. However, you should not let others use your wallet, because this action is seen as giving away your fortune to someone else. People in the past also considered the wallet a place that holds one's luck, so such behavior reduces the owner's ability to earn and keep money. It is best to be cautious when giving wallets to avoid affecting financial stability, unless the husband and wife share the same direction in life. If the two are united as one, giving him a wallet, symbolically handing over a treasure chest, is not a problem. Fourth, the god of wealth. When a friend opens a new store, many people who don't know what gift to give will choose a lucky cat or a god of wealth statue to present, wishing prosperity, business success, and abundant finances. In reality, you must be extremely careful when giving away the god of wealth because according to ancient beliefs, giving the god of wealth to others may easily take away your own wealth, and your prosperity may dissipate for a long period. Fifth, antiques. Antiques may sound cultural, elegant, and valuable, but you should not give away antiques of unclear origin. Many artifacts are not always clearly verified in terms of origin and may have been buried underground, with no way to know what they have been through. If the antique was excavated from the ground, it must be professionally treated before being collected. Therefore, do not casually give away or accept such items. 6. Fish tanks. Many people enjoy raising fish or other aquatic animals at home, so those around them who know this hobby often give fish tanks as gifts. But why do people who receive fish tanks or give fish tanks to others often face financial misfortune for a period of time? It is because fish tanks carry a meaning similar to the god of wealth. A fish tank symbolizes fortune, so it cannot be placed or gifted carelessly. In addition, some people have a destiny that is incompatible with water, or the species of fish given does not match their elemental sign. Both of these factors can contribute to the homeowner experiencing bad luck in life. We cannot avoid exchanging, borrowing, or gifting items to others, but it is advised that you do not lend out the items listed above to avoid affecting the fortune of yourself and your family. Dear viewers, in the next section, we invite you to listen to the video. If these 6 things are placed near the entrance, they can block the path of the god of wealth. This is a habit many Vietnamese people have. Stop doing it to allow fortune to enter your home. Please continue watching. According to ancient beliefs, there are certain things that should not be placed near the entrance because they can greatly affect the wealth and luck of the whole family. In traditional home arrangement, the elders warn that seeing these 6 things immediately upon entering the home can block the god of wealth, making it difficult for the family's business to prosper. So what exactly are these 6 things, and how should they be arranged so they do not obstruct the family's fortune? 1. Shoes and sandals. The entrance is the facade of the entire house. Leaving too many shoes at the entrance not only reduces cleanliness and aesthetics, causing inconvenience when entering and exiting, but also creates unpleasant odors that affect indoor air quality. To solve this problem, we can apply several methods. Organize shoes properly. Only leave out pairs worn frequently. Store the rest neatly in a shoe cabinet or storage cupboard. Place a shoe cabinet or storage unit at the entrance to sort extra shoes and miscellaneous items, keeping everything tidy and organized. Use deodorizers or plants to reduce odor inside the shoe cabinet and clean it regularly. 2. Bedroom door. The bedroom is a private space for rest and needs proper ventilation to improve air quality inside the room. To ventilate the room more, the airflow from other areas can improve circulation and reduce excessive focus on the bedroom itself. 3. Bathroom door. Another important taboo is seeing the bathroom immediately upon entering the house. The first reason is that it affects the family's privacy. The second is that when guests visit, seeing the bathroom right after stepping inside not only reduces aesthetic appeal, but also shows a lack of respect. Here are some solutions. Change the position of the door so that the bathroom door and the main entrance do not face each other. Move the sink outside and add a partition. 4. Windows. In terms of feng shui, when a window faces the entrance, it affects the family's luck and prosperity. When the main door directly aligns with a window, the ancients called this wealth enters through the front door and escapes out the back, making both people and fortune feel empty. This layout has a negative impact on luck inside the home and may even lead to financial loss. To solve this, we can apply several methods. Install partitions depending on the available space, such as glass dividers, screens, or walls. Choose tall, leafy plants to place between the entrance and the window to increase the shielding effect and improve feng shui. This can even lead to financial loss. To solve this problem, we can apply the following methods. Install partitions depending on the available space in the home, such as glass partitions, traditional screens, or walls. Choose tall, leafy plants to place between the entrance and the window to increase shielding and improve feng shui. 5. Mirrors facing the main door. Installing a full-body mirror near the entrance helps the homeowner easily adjust clothing and appearance before going out. However, it should not be placed directly facing the main door. Some people believe that this arrangement expands the sense of space and allows easier observation of the outside, but psychologically, this layout easily makes people feel anxious and stressed and increases the likelihood of accidents. The ancients also believed that fortune energy entering the house would be blocked by the mirror and reflected outward. Here are some solutions that can be applied. Move the mirror to a more suitable position, such as on the wall beside the entrance. Consider placing the mirror in other areas if space allows. You can put a long mirror in a private area such as the bedroom or dressing room. This not only meets practical needs, but also protects the atmosphere and privacy of the home. 6. Weapons or sharp objects. Some people like to display collections of sharp weapons in areas such as the living room, but placing them at the entrance can bring discomfort and anxiety to the family, especially for families with children or pets. This also increases the risk of accidents. To address this, we can apply several methods. Replace sharp tools with decorative replicas, not only maintaining aesthetic appeal, but also eliminating safety risks. Change the position of sharp objects and place them in hidden areas such as cabinets or drawers to avoid direct visibility. Add plants or other decorations around them to reduce tension. Dear viewers, every family needs to close these 3 doors to preserve feng shui, cultivate positive energy, and attract prosperity each member. The best feng shui a family can have is when members respect, trust, help, and support each other, living humbly and working together so the family remains happy and prosperous. The unhappiness or fragmentation of a family often comes from a cycle of negative patterns. The most important thing is that the elders in the family must play a positive role in guiding and educating the younger generations properly. That can cause the whole family to fall into a cycle of repeated mistakes that cannot be corrected, and the next generation will not be able to enjoy happiness. In general, whether a family is wealthy or not, they should close these 3 doors to protect blessings for their children and grandchildren. Close the door of extravagance and waste. A luxurious and wasteful lifestyle that constantly indulges desires and greed will lead to unpredictable consequences. If the elders in a family do not know how to save, it will be difficult for them to teach their children good spending habits. For these families, extravagance and repeated waste may simply be satisfying their own desires and greed. In reality, these families often start off prosperous and wealthy, envied by others, but later their own family members destroy that prosperity through irresponsible and excessive spending. Therefore, it becomes difficult to maintain family traditions and long-term happiness. When people feel that good things are always within reach and easily obtained, they tend not to cherish what they have. They may even develop bad habits such as arrogance and a lack of discipline. Once the quality of life declines in the future, they will struggle to overcome the psychological barriers, becoming discouraged and falling into degeneration, dragging the whole family into decline. Elders who truly understand education will lead by example and avoid excessive luxury. Instead, they will teach the younger generation to understand that every meal, every achievement requires effort. Families that understand the hardship of labor, respect the value it creates, and embrace the spirit of frugality can achieve lasting happiness. Close the door to opportunistic living. Some families earn money by seizing fleeting opportunities. While this may bring short-term wealth, in the long run, this fortune is unstable and may disappear quickly. For a family to maintain stable income even in adversity, each member should earn money based on their true abilities, skills, and hard work. Elders with long-term vision won't teach their children to rely solely on short-term opportunities, nor will they encourage arrogance or profit gain through dishonest business practices. As people often say, living truthfully and with a clear conscience is the fastest path to happiness and success. Once someone starts making money through wrongful or deceitful means, they will eventually fall into someone else's trap and may never recover. Close the door of showing off to avoid jealousy. Throughout life, we will meet and deal with many different types of people. Reality teaches us that human relationships are not always as positive as we think. If you succeed, others may become jealous. If you fail, they may mock or ignore you. The frightening part of human nature is that people often cannot stand seeing others live better than themselves, even if you bring them benefits. A mature and clear-minded person will always remain humble, starting from their own family. They believe their children will learn from their example. Therefore, they choose not to live with envy or jealousy toward those who are more successful. In the pursuit of dreams, the more we show off, the easier it is to fail. Only by closing the door of arrogance and distancing ourselves from others' envy can we fully focus on our efforts, bringing success to ourselves and peace to our family. The future of a family often depends on the destiny shaped by its own members. Only through clear thinking and practical living can one build a prosperous family and preserve blessings for future generations. Thank you sincerely for spending your valuable time watching the video from Oriental Vitality Studio. Please don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss more meaningful content. Wishing you and your family happiness, success, and peace in life. Thank you, and see you next time.